Hello and welcome to the Cryptocurrency News channel. If you are invested in Axie Infinity, AXS, you might want to think about getting out even now. I know it's down to $9 from a top of like 100 something dollars, but right now it could drop much more in the upcoming weeks. And that is because an unlock is actually coming. About 10 million of Axie's AXS tokens owned by insiders and early investors will be unlocked, which means they can actually sell them. And what we know is AXS price has dropped following prior unlocking. So, following prior unlockings, the investors have sold them. And even in a bear market, there's no reason to believe the investors will not act the same way. So, you might want to pre sell those investors. Now, I'm not 100% sure that it'll go down, but based on prior happenings, I do think there is a good possibility. And if you're thinking about buying AXS and hoping that it actually goes back up to its previous glory, you might want to wait until after the unlock happens. I don't think a lot of people are actually invested in AXS right now, but right now I do not think would be a good time to actually buy it based on the unlock. Also, I really don't think Axie Infinity will ever regain its former glory. I think the peak of AXS was probably like early this year or late last year. And the thing is, like, they already scrapped their classic mode pretty much. They got rid of the rewards in their classic mode and they did reduce rewards on this new mode. So I think they're really struggling for ways to actually do things. In a bear market, they're really struggling. And I do think the investors see that and they're just going to take their money and coins and essentially run when they actually can. So at this point, AXS probably not a great investment. So some 21.5 million tokens, almost 8% of the total supply, will be freed up when the vesting expires on October 24th. And October 24th is roughly Monday. So if you want to avoid this event and sell off, and not risk it, you will want to sell before Monday. And that is according to data site Token Unlocks. So essentially, the unlock schedule is based on the transaction block numbers, which he projected to take place on October 26th, but it looks like it's more like October 24th when the vesting unlocks. And, it's going to be sometime between those two dates. If a sell-off happens, it'll probably sell off from then until Halloween. And if you're planning to sell, you don't really want to sell after they sold off because you're going to be at a much lower value. Obviously, Axie is moved by the rest of the market, but at the same time, like, these unlocks can have substantial consequences outside main market movements. So according to the unlocks, about half the soon-to-be unlocked AXS tokens will be directed to members of the developer team. So they're getting about 57 million. Advisors are getting $25 million, and early investors in private sale around $20 million. So that much can actually be pretty devastating to the price. So if you're in AXS, you might want to sell now. If you're planning to invest in AXS, you might want to wait for a while. So that's the news for today. Let me know what you think. Like and subscribe. Hit that bell notifications button. Thank you and have a nice day.